Hi, Really Baked.
will travel reap the cart of a man. A knife without arms his vast gun for hire heeds the calling wind. A soldier of fortune is the man called Paladin. Paladin, Paladin, where do you roam? Paladin, Paladin, far, far from home.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
And welcome. Having some brief technical difficulties. Streamlabs CloudBot seems to be offline. So I think, checking, it looks like I can pull up scores, but the chat message that's supposed to send the link in chat for the download for the table does not seem to be working. So my apologies. I will... Yeah, so I can pull up the scores, but it's not pasting in the download link to the table. So let me get that on a clipboard somewhere so I can share it. And then we'll get this party started. I hope everybody is having a fabulous Sunday. We'll go over the results of Congo in just a moment. I did finally break the 1 billion barrier.
Space, the final frontier.
You know what? I'm doing this the wrong way. I should just go grab the VPINHUB competition page link because it's all there.
To explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
All right, let's see. Paste. Huzzah. So we're going to cheat, but we are playing Star Trek this week. You can find the table download at vpinhub.com/competition. And before we get too far, I'll leave the Star Trek background noise going, but let's go over the results of Congo. If I can find the button. Button. There we go. So last week we played Congo, one of my all-time favorite tables. We had 18 players. Taking the victory is Winston 209 with 2.9 billion, ED 209. Second place, Little Mini Mart 2.4 billion. Third place, Mike PMCS 2.1 million. Nodrak, 4th place, 2.1 billion. 5th place, the Eternal Gremmy, 1.4 billion. Annalise, 6th place, 1.4 billion. Dread Dazman, 7th place, 1.3 billion. Mrs. Bryguy, 8th place, 1.2 billion. Bryguy, 9th place, 1.1 billion. I bet that was a tense household. 10th place, myself, with 1.1 billion. Ritzert? Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Welcome. 11th place, 1 billion. Schmaw, Game Club Central, 12th place, 987 million. Racer Records, 13th place, 620 million. Dr. Doobie, 14th place, 600 million. Pinball Gramps, 15th place, 458 million. JR Virtual, 16th place, 434 million. DJ Defrag, 17th place, 345 million. And Arthur Silverback, our power bottom, 18th place, 280 million. So congratulations to our players, and thank you for joining us. Let me pull the scores down. This week, we are playing Star Trek. So let's get this cooking, shall we? Best strategy for Star Trek 25 is to shoot the primary crystal in the center over and over until you reach level 9 and multi-ball starts. So, I had discovered that in lesser versions of the table. I didn't know if it was that easy on a version of the table that played a little bit better. Not saying this one plays real world accurate, but it is leaps and bounds better than any version I have seen before it. Hannibal 2001 did an amazing job. Versions before Hannibal did the Enfazi mod and at least brought the physics a little more realism. And table looks gorgeous, so let's give it a flip. We're going to shoot the primary crystal over and over and over again. I also love the pup pack that Scampa did for this table. Very Data East skill shot. This will be a little bit of a shorter stream. I still have to cook dinner for the family. There's also a wrestling pay-per-view going on that my children are watching and waiting for me. So we're probably only going to get about 45 minutes of play tonight. I hope that's okay. I'm forgiven. Thank you, Really Baked. I got distracted by the chipmunk. Well placed. And now I'm a space monk disposing of a body, according to that clip that just played. So, are you closing in on needing to remove at least one leg of the bar with the larger cabinet for your VPIN? No, so I have measured everything, and I will be able to get them all in a row. The problem that I'm going to have is the space required for me to work on building the new VPIN before I move it into this room, because there's not enough space in this room for me to stand on either side of it when I'm wiring things with all the machines in here. So the build is probably going to start in the garage, move to the other half of the basement before coming into here. So what Lynn is referring to is a very good friend of mine had a homebrew project that they are done with, and they had a gutted Williams-style cabinet that they gave me so that I can finally build my full-size VPIN project. Because for those that don't know, my current VPIN is only 3/4. In fact, it's a little bit smaller than a... It's a little bit smaller than a Legends pinball, like the OG. Don't ask me why I'm changing loots. Are you gonna make cabinet decals for it? I haven't decided, Lynn. I'm sure we will paint. We will probably stencil something. I haven't decided on a decal because honestly, I would rather put money into the components that go into the cabinet because my goal is to not transplant all the stuff from my existing cabinet into the new one. I want to have 2 functional V pins. So the money that would be spent on decals is probably going to go into components. I may need, Lynn, I may ask you for your design plans for your magnet mount fire button, because this is a standard Williams cab with nothing drilled for a fire button. So I think I'd like to do the magnet mount one, because I will miss having my fire button. Yes, standard Williams width. Basically like a System 11 cabinet. I also got to go dig out some templates because I have no faceplate for the back box. So, because I'm going to make a full DMD, yes, standard width. Sorry if I already responded to that. I need to find somebody's template for a full DMD panel.
Lithium replacements are now imperative.
Maybe, Lynn, if you have an extra one, I'd be happy to buy it from you.
Make your escape before it's too late.
My only question on the stern, and I'm sure I'd figure it out, is so on the stern, the hooks that it grabs onto, are they in the same spot or different? Because this is your Williams style with the pull lever, and the stern is the latches that flip up, and I'm curious what it would grab onto if it's the same. All right. So since this is a terrible 10 million, because I'm assuming we can do better, I'm going to enter my initials. We're going to test that VPIN Studio is capturing my scores, and then we're going to play again. Yeah, I'm sure I can figure it out. I don't have my Jurassic Park here to take the lockdown bar off and look at it. We loaned it to a friend. So I don't have a Spike 2 in the house for the first time in forever for me to compare. I also got to go buy glass. Why is the table not exiting? There it goes. All right, let's see if that score posted. Still pissing me off that my bot isn't working. All right, so far the score hasn't posted, so we will take a picture of the next game to ensure I enter the competition. We'll check it again in a moment.
Please wait.
It's fired up.
I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
The other thing I can't decide for building a new cabinet is, do I go back to Pinscape because I have my old Pinscape, or do I buy another Pin 1 since I really, really like the Cleveland Software Pin 1 and then make them the same?
To explore strange new worlds.
I can't decide on that.
To seek out new life, new civilizations.
Nothing wrong with that, Lynn, as long as it works. It's kind of where I'm at too, Ed, but it's like, if I reuse some of the old that is still functional and save money, then I can buy cooler stuff. So I'm kind of on the fence.
You have been identified as the Starship Enterprise.
You want lithium crystals, and we've got them.
Fine, I'm authorized to pay an equitable price.
I'll agree with that, Ed, from what I've seen. Although it's not terribly going to matter at the start because I have identified the monitor that I want, but I need to save up a little bit for it. So in the interim, it's getting a TV. A very mediocre 60 hertz TV, which I know is a bad idea, but it's just temporary until I can afford the monitor that I want. I know, Ed. That's all I have right now. I've survived just fine.
My chair. It's got a mind of its own. Help me, Mr. Spock! Shazbot, my captain.
Shazbot!
You saved the captain's life. I want to make out with you. And so do Catwoman and Agent 99.
See, that's my joy, Ed, is I haven't gotten used to it yet. I haven't been spoiled by it. So it won't be much difference for me. But I will get there. Like I said, it's going to delay the overall project considerably if I wait until I save up for the monitor, and I would like to park in my garage again. So it's getting the Vizio TV. One hit. I didn't realize there was a video mode.
You mean you both survived?
I did, Lynn, yes. It's missing the Raspberry Pi. And I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm so into the conversation, I'm not watching the pinball game, and I'm just watching the ball go bye-bye. So yes, it looks like it was built from a kit. It's a little Raspberry Pi mini arcade. It's got a 10-inch screen. It looks kind of pretty. Missing the Pi. And I haven't just I'm sure I'll play with it and get it working again, but I'm thinking about taking it to work and putting it in the break room for fun. Because I'm not sure I need another MAME cabinet in this room. I have 3 arcade 1-ups, 1 Dragon's Lair, and 1 large full-size MAME cabinet. At this point, unless someone comes up with a Stern Electronics cliffhanger, I think I have all the arcade games I could want. Oh, I also have the Golden Tee machine. So, I think I got everything I'm looking for. Which reminds me, Ed, if you're still here, I know that you've been playing Golden Tee. At least I thought I saw that you were playing Golden Tee. let me know if you want to do some online matches. I do have... yeah. Real in parentheses, yes. It is a real golden tee. All the games that are on it is debatable. But for those that play Golden Tee using TechnoParrot, I do have a method for playing games online together, as well as, if we wanted to use it, a shared high score database.
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
It's a little bit wrong. But I would love to do some group power putt. I'm so used to playing on my Steam Deck that I keep hitting the Magna Stave instead of nudging the cabinet because I haven't been home this week. Oh, I am a hot mess. Hi, Ferret. How are you?
All right, men. This is a dangerous mission, and it's likely one of us will be killed. The landing party will consist of myself, Mr. Spock, Dr. McCoy, and Ensign Ricky. Ah, crap. Live long and prosper.
All right. We got to post one of these scores since it's going to be a shorter stream. Thank you, Kickback.
Are you machine or being?
I'm not sure why I had another kickback, but I'll take it. And kickbacks are... Yes, Mr. J, we are playing the 25th anniversary Star Trek Data East Edition. My Streamlabs bot, our Streamlabs is apparently having issues, so you can find the download link to the table in the usual place. I'm able to pull up scores, but it's not letting me, I can pull up the scores, but it's not letting me post the link. Because one of those is using StreamerBot, and the other one relies on the Streamlabs CloudBot, which is apparently offline. So my shoutouts are not working, and certain sounds.
Heavyweight champion. I don't have to say a
That
lot more about the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect.
I think this will...
No honor.
Yep.
There is no honor among thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
So this table came in as a suggestion when we had the... Did the reel play and I missed it? This table came... Oh, there's the reel. It's a Michigan picnic. So this table came in as a suggestion when we had the suggestion box open. It was suggested by Shell Schlock as well as my wife. And I hadn't seen this particular version of the table, the Hannibal 2001, since I last played it. And it had a lot of good reviews. Beat reviewed it, Pinstrat Dan, and some other people that I have a lot of respect for. So I was like, all right, if they're saying it's good, let's play it.
Spock. We're coming aboard with the lithium crystal.
Computer.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Now.
What is your suggestion, Mr. Pendragon? Are you going to tell me where to stuff it? A lot of people suggested EMs, which I was kind of excited about, but with Game Club Central playing Frontier this week, I didn't want to do two... Whoa, there it is. Get in there. I didn't want to do two older tables. I realized Frontier is a solid state, not an EM, but it might as well be. So I wanted us to have a more modern table. To cover all the flavor preferences. Alright, extra ball is lit. Where do I claim it? Alright, looks like that ramp. So it doesn't always work out this way, but Game Club and I try and keep it so that if when one of us picks a table, the other person picks a table that's in a different style or flavor. We also try and look at what the VPC is playing and then pick something that's a little bit different, just to kind of give the idea that, or give the people can play the table that they feel comfortable with or want to play. Now, sometimes things happen, we have to make quick substitutions or schedule or whatnot. It doesn't always work out, but that is always the goal. One week, everyone voted Creature from the Black Lagoon, and I picked baseball, and Creature didn't get picked. I remember that. That was like 3 weeks ago, Ed. I was laughing so hard because... so I take the bus into work on Mondays, and I sit and I watch the Discord while I'm waiting to see what table gets picked and how the votes go. And that was a very entertaining Monday.
You saved the captain's life. I want to make out with you. And so do Catwoman and Agent 99.
Yep, this week is playing Creech. And I need to enter in the score very quickly. There we go. We made it.
Live long and prosper.
Creature was heavily favored 3 weeks in a row, and it took 4 weeks to get picked, and only because 1 week, 10 out of 10. Yes, and this week I laughed, and I believe it was the Creature non-competition ROM specifically. I'm going to back out so that this score uploads a moment. There it goes.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
Is Shell Schlock still in the lead? Let's find out. I think I only got 35 million.
Final frontier.
Looks like Shell is still our top player with 41, although Luca is still on ball 1, so we'll see. Someone finally put up 1 billion on Creature. It's insane. I saw Mr. Pendragon. If you want, I am happy to correct your screen name. If you just want to roll with it, I'm good with that too. I was amused. So why is that one 1,000,000, and if I hit the second one and nail it, I only get 750,000? Is it the time it takes me to nail it? Is it...
Transporting down to surface of planet Rigel 12 will require replacement of the improvers.
Correct it. Alright, you would like it to be Spock Arthur. I can do that.
Fuel load barely sufficient to keep order over the planet. Lithium replacements.
Ah. Thought you were just a big fan of socks, hey? Socks in space.
I believe the Romulans have developed a cloaking device which renders our tracking sensors useless.
Scotty, I can't change the laws of physics. I've got to have it done.
So for those that are interested, if you didn't see it, when you go to the VP Universe page to download this table, another table author, Cheese, posted a upscaled playfield where they did some color correction of the plastics and they cleaned some of the stuff up. I'm not running that, but if you are interested, you can download their table playfield image and import it into your table, and that would be allowed if you prefer, because it doesn't affect gameplay. I'd be happy to guide you through that if you are interested. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, when you go to download the table, it is in the #1 comment beneath the table. Cheese just posted the download link there and attached it to the comment.
Oh my god, I hit William Shatner.
Light, growing.
Klingon alert. See, that time I only got 500,000 for the bird of prey. I don't understand. And it's gone. And that time I got 2 million.
I am the guardian of forever.
Careful, Arthur. You're gonna get that stuck in my head. My original plan was I was gonna have that song queued as the closing music when I wrap the stream, but then with everything that happened today and my schedule going out the window, I was not able to get it done. That right out lane is evil. So if anybody is aware of a color DMD for this table, please let me know. I just picked a color palette so that it wasn't just orange. If anybody would like my color palette, I'm happy to share it.
Our phases.
If both survive.
A gateway to your own past.
Just keep shooting the primary crystal. Yeah.
Our ship's been crystal.
That worked out.
Your real intentions.
Get in there. Alright, I need to shoot the transporter. What the heck is the transporter? I assume it's the scoop.
Hang us in there long enough to get sick of it, Scotty. That's all we need.
Get gentle, little nudge. Get up there. Left ramp, okay. Save me, kickback. That's not what I intended, but we'll take it. Get up there. Thank you for the tip, Luca.
Energize main. All weapons to full power.
One of these days, I will figure out how to get that left ramp. I think I'm voting for 300 this week in the VPC. Ding, 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 go the bells. I do love 300. That is one of my favorite tables. Has there been a table update to 300, or is the Scampa 300 still the primary table? The Scampa 300 plays very, very well, although, in my opinion, the slope is more increased than your average 300. Am I doing physical chimes? Probably not. I don't know. Most of my DOF is completely wasted because I leave it in night mode 99.9% of the time. I have a beacon I might actually install. This game just went down the hole.
Captain's log. Stardate 6051. Had trouble sleeping last night.
Yeah, it looks like Scampa is the newest after Lizardman, yeah.
And there. I complained, but nobody listens.
Star Trek 12. So very tired.
So very tired.
Greatest adventure.
Captain, please. Get him off the train. Mr. Scott, give me full plow. It's not good.
Damn it. There we go.
Live long and prosper.
Trouble aboard the Klingon ship. Evidence of explosion. Fascinating.
In our weekly pinball tournaments, I like to think of 300 as an equalizer because the best player can have the worst game on 300. It doesn't take much for it to go sideways. So I'll be curious to see how it goes in the VPC. So out on my YouTube, we did a pretty awesome battle stream show on 300. It was my wife versus Macasio. As some of you might remember, get in there. I had to shake it. It's like the scoop didn't register. That was the stream in which Casey poked himself in the eye and finished the bout with a eye patch. I believe that was also the origin of Casey doing the shot of whiskey that his wife handed him, not realizing that it was actual whiskey. He thought it was just for pretend, and he did the shot like it was nothing, and then we got to watch him chase the burn. It was a good shot, or it was a good stream. It's still available on YouTube. Listening to the Who High makes awesome sense now. I mean, it always did. Still missed that screenshot, or that skill shot. Screenshot.
Warp 1, Mr. Sulu. Warp 1.
Computer belongs to power. Cross forward.
Long and plus. The laws of physics. I've got to have 30 minutes.
Sick bay, the bridge.
And it's gone.
All right.
Make your escape before it's too late.
What are you?
I am the guardian of the law forever.
I'm allergic to shooting the transporter when it's lit. Get up there. See? Alright, transporter ready. Alright, here we go. Doing so great with this multi-ball here.
As ever.
Dr. McCoy! Hold still!
Alright, primary crystal, go! Save me, kick back.
Engineering section reports our entire life support system now on batteries.
This 3 lithium crystal bond.
Stand by, Mr. Spock. We're coming aboard.
And I think that's all she wrote. Hopefully with that 6x bonus we get a little bit higher than we were. Nope.
Captain's log, stardate 8169.7. The Enterprise has just discovered a strange new planet in the Gamma Fallopian star system. The Sulu, ahead warp 9.
I think we're going to have some crazy high scores this week. I'm kind of excited to see how this turns out.
Live long and prosper.
Let's see, have we acquired any new players? Looks like just 3 of us still. Hey, apparently I slid into the lead and I didn't realize it. All right, so 45 million is the score to beat. Are you done with ball 1 yet, Luca? Luca's on a 2 billion point game.
Live long, T'Pau. Prosper.
Live long and
No worries, Luca. I'm just giving you a hard time, but I expect, since you seem to know much more about this game than I do, that you are going to crush it.
What are you?
I am the guardian of forever.
Bye-bye, ball.
Interface in 10 seconds.
I for sure see some 100 million scores too, and I think if I put on a pot of coffee and I sat here long enough, I could probably get in that ballpark. I'm a little bit distracted tonight, but we're not doing too bad.
Well, to acquire replacement lithium crystals.
Check out.
Guess we're going straight to multi-ball. Ugh. Triple troubles.
Spock, are you two actually related? Yes.
Yes, Mr. J. This is a great pup. It was done by Scampa, Hawkeyes, Joe Picasso, and I forget who else. But highly recommend the pup. I think this is going to be my last game for the evening. My kids are patiently waiting for dinner.
Dr. McCoy! Bones, no!
And goodbye. Sneak it in there.
Make your escape before it's too late.
Have a good night, Luca. I will see you tomorrow for Pinball FX.
Coming aboard with the lithium crystals. Are you machine or being? I am both, and neither.
All right, transporter time. Let's get the multi-ball going. All right, let's do this. Okay. I assume that's end of multi-ball, but... Two seconds to reshoot the transporter. Hello, Gordon. What do you need?
Just want to make a random surprise appearance. Bye.
Bye. A little quieter, please. All right, we're at 34 million. 34 million. We have a chance. Had a chance. There goes our kickback.
Computer. Can't change the laws of physics. Got to have 30 minutes.
Kirk, I am going to hold you responsible.
Make your escape before it's too late.
Ah. We're falling short. That 4X isn't going to do anything. We maybe make it to 40? Nope, 38.
Oh my god, I hit William Shatner.
Alright guys, this is where I leave you. Please enjoy this table. It's a lot of fun. If anybody wants me to send you my color palette, just send me a message in the Discord. And I'm happy to share that. Let's see. Let's go raid Wild Dog. And I will catch you all tomorrow night for the Pinball FX Open Challenge. I hope you all have a fabulous Sunday evening. And I will catch you soon.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.